CW7.
Michigan State 5-3 all-time against Oklahoma, including a victory over the Sooners in the 1999 Midwest Regional Semifinal. MSU just 24 hours away from yet another regional semifinal matchup with Oklahoma. The 7th-seeded Spartans and 3rd-seeded Sooners facing off Friday night in Syracuse. Brian Kaufman has more from inside the Carrier Dome.
Hey there, everybody. Well, it seems like old hat at this point. If we're on to the Sweet 16 of March Madness, Michigan State is still going to be alive. They've made 4 straight and 13 of the last 18. Pretty remarkable numbers. But even after all that, a lot of folks didn't expect them to make it out of the first weekend this year. They were supposed to be the 7th seed last weekend, who was going to lose to number 2 Virginia. Now, just a week later, they're being called one of the favorites to make it out of the East region here in Syracuse and into the Final Four. As for the guys, they're used to both being doubted and being highly touted. But it doesn't matter to them either way.
From the beginning of the season, we've always, just played with had our chip on our shoulder because nobody thought, that we would be good. Nobody thought people thought we'd be 8th, 5th in the league, in our league. But just hard work, having our mindset and not really worrying about, what anybody else thinks.
Coach, how do you go from being a 7 that maybe people were doubting to being the team that people are picking to come out of this weekend?
It's people, I mean, I knew what I knew when we were a 7 and we were struggling a little bit. I knew what I knew now, We weren't as bad as they thought when we were there, and they're not as good as we think now.
Is it kind of funny to you to see they're a 7th seed, they're not going to make it out of the first weekend, and now they're probably going to go to the Final Four?
Yeah, it's really funny because, that's just how the world works, when you're down and everybody's, counting you out, and then, you win a couple games, and now you're at the top of the world.
The common theme among the Spartans was, even if they are considered one of the favorites to come out of the Syracuse region and advance to the Final Four next weekend, they're going to consider themselves the underdog because, as they put it, we play better with a chip on our shoulder. Reporting from Syracuse, New York, inside the Carrier Dome, Brian Kaufman, News Channel 3.